was thinking about what makes a game fun. Most of the time, when I remember a game I enjoyed, I struggle to remember exactly what made it so great. So this is a conclusion I came to. Great games don't necessarily need some grand overarching thing to make them enjoyable. Rather, it's the second-to-second gameplay experience that actually makes it fun while you're playing it. And then when you remember it fondly because of the feeling you had rather than something in specific. That's why this week I changed my focus away from larger systems and tried to look at things in a different way. What I did was go through every possible screen that the player could be on and make sure that that has something to offer, something entertaining. So rather than treat, say, a piece of road as a connecting point from A to B, I want there to always be something of value wherever you are. So the same is true for, say, corners of areas or like the bottom of this area here. That's why on this connecting area between these two places, I added this NPC whose head you can explode if you make fun of him. Just something to make it so that like what you're doing is always fun. There's no sort of like just transit, although I've tried to keep the transit fun as well with rolling, and maybe I'll add more to that later as well. I've also added some more detail to ledge here, trying to make every screen interesting just no matter where you're standing. The idea is that this will make it fun to explore, and I want to reward players for doing so. So with that in mind, rewarding players for exploring, I decided I needed to make a new collectible. So I came up with chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets can be found a lot more easily than, say, cats or potions, and they're going to serve as a currency in the game. So I've created this shop where you can trade chicken nuggets for extra max HP and damage in battle, permanent by the way. I'm not trying to make battling the primary aspect of the game, but I figured I wanted players to be paid off for exploring, and I think this is a good way of doing this. Plus, it kills two birds with one stone, because I can now make battles different as the game goes on. I can increase the difficulty if I want, and players will have a way of counteracting that. You can find chicken nuggets and you can buy more stats. I'll probably add more ways of increasing like your battle power later on as the game goes on, but for now I've kept it simple with health and damage. Other than this, I added a fight to the game with this bird NPC that is the first NPC you actually come across in the game. I made it so he like robs you of an egg if you bring it to him. He says he'll give you a cat and he's like, nah, what are you talking about? I never said that. So you can fight him for it. And I actually finally got around to making it so when you lose a fight, you respawn. Previously, you had to restart the whole game when you died in the fight, which got very annoying. So now when you lose a fight, you drop down into your UFO. You're not really punished in any way, except it does keep track of your deaths, just to rub it in. Hey, if you got to the end of this video, thanks a heap, eh? Like, thanks for keeping up with what I'm doing. And if you keep up with all the videos, could you do me a favour? Could you just say that you do that in the comments? Because that way I'd know that there's someone out there that's actually following along with the whole thing, and I reckon that'd be great. It'd be really encouraging. But anyway, thanks so much for listening and keeping up. I'll make another video next week, and bye.